Hey there, welcome back to the channel everyone. It's Pete here. Today we're back out in Kanawaha State Forest, and if you've been following along, you noticed in the last video I blew up my back wheel. Really weird how it happened. Just kicked my back end a little bit on this little jump right here. And when I landed, just straightened out and twisted my back wheel all up. So hopefully that's good luck, because last year, just a week before the race, I blew up a rim and had to replace the rim before the race and ended up taking the podium. So this year we're going to try and do it again and see if we can't get a podium with our new back wheel. Went ahead and put on some new tires, put on the Maxxis Minion 2.8s that I've been meaning to put on this bike for a long time. So now it's monster truck ready. I'm going to take it out in the woods and see if we can have some fun with it. Here we go, dropping into Black Bear 2023 and KSF. Got the Marino Hardtail set up with those new Maxxis Minion 2.8s. And this top section of trail is pretty fast. You got a couple of quick switchbacks. This section was pretty blown out and should be for the race if we get the rain that we're expecting. Don't expect to carry these kind of speeds if we're getting that kind of water. By the time you pass this tree, it becomes rock chunk heaven. You're just going to be bouncing off everything. If I were you, I would stay to the right. The left line looks smoother, but it's going to be harder to get back to the right side where you want to be. This time. Just as I'm going to show you right here. Whoa! 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 It's a little too fast right there, boys and girls. Woo! So I was carrying just a little bit too much speed right there. My back tire hit that rock and I bounced up and was on my front wheel and was just lucky enough to steer into the side of that rock without getting any damage. I wanted this line and I got off balance trying to track it back. Honeybee. So if you're not familiar, Honeybee is actually the path to Spectator Falls. Taking the high side. And right now the high side is going to be the fast line, but if it's wet in the race, you'll probably want to take the low side. Okay. Because you will have too much speed and momentum to control yourself through here. Here it is, here it is. So when you see this log that's supposed to show you where the trail goes, jump it, because that's what everybody else is doing. If you follow the trail as it's supposed to be, you're going to lose several seconds right there. This last section of trail, it's pretty fast. If you ride it right, these hillsides, just pump them. You got big tires, you got suspension. Roll this stuff, treat it like rollers. Don't jump out. Stay low, go fast. If you want to win, if you're just out there to have fun, jump that thing to the hillside and have a blast. All right, top of the second climb, dropping here to the bobboard pathway, and make sure that I stay to the right and go down the trail that's in this race. If you're not familiar with Bobboard Pathway, it's actually Miracle Mile. For whatever reason, the previous forest ranger renamed a bunch of the trails out here in the forest. So the names that we know these things by, they are not what they are labeled as. A lot of people are just learning the new names and accepting it. So it's a little bit of trek out Miracle Mile to get to the next trail. But once you get to it, the race doesn't start there. It's going to be just a little bit past this sign here. Once you get out Rob's Knob, just a little ways before the segment actually starts. There's still just a little bit more climbing and not fun stuff to do here. And if you can't tell, my legs really are feeling it at this point. After doing 10 miles or so the day before, and then coming out and putting in 10-mile effort today, it's just really hard on an old man who hasn't been riding his bike anywhere near enough to be entering races. I probably should have stopped and taken a break before dropping in right here. Here's where the trail picks up just a little bit. And I believe about the section where this segment's going to start. We need to get over this trend of wide bars because I'm tired of punching trees. Okay, now the fun part. Whoa! Feeling cramps in the legs. Feeling the cramps in my legs, feeling stress in my arms. Trying to keep up my speed just as much as I could. It was getting pretty tough, but I was wanting to give it a full effort because I really haven't been training, like I said, and for whatever reason, I feel like if I just give myself a good hard push, it'll whip me right back into shape. Man. Unfortunately, doing this also opens you up to having accidents. Take a drink. But luckily nothing happened, didn't get hurt, and it really just gave me time to take a break and get set to drop into the next section of trail. And this is where it's really going to pick up if you're not used to Rob's Knob. Pay attention. You're going to have lots of turns and rollers and just different things in the trail that are going to try to steal your speed. But if you follow them and hit them just right, you can keep your speed up and have a blast. Like this roller right here, don't slow down. Don't slow down, just jump it. Pre-jump, get low, and keep going. Loosen up your knees and elbows, hit that. Rock garden, this bridge, just plow through it, jump to the hillside, and it's going to allow you to carry your speed through here as much as possible. These turns are pretty tight, so hopefully you got some fresh tire on there. If you don't have fresh rubber, come in and see me. I'll sell you a fresh set of tires before the race. But you also need to be concerned with keeping up your momentum through here, keep your cadence up, because it is a uphill struggle fest until you get to the top of this ridge. And then you need to try and pump these rollers. Keep the momentum, keep the momentum. Roll, roll, roll. Pump, roll, pump. Pump. Drop saddle. This section here opens up real fast. You let off the brakes, then get right back on them for a super sharp switchback. Let off the brakes. Try not to hit the trees. Go as fast as you can into the trees. Pay no attention to the saplings, they're not going to hurt. And continue going as fast as you can and just boot it over the creek. I don't know if we have any energy for BMX later today. My ribs are a little messed up from that rock. But for what it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, eat a donut, and stay rad.